Hi. Welcome in Philip Temple. I think the first question you may have heard before, but what happened? Why did Duran Duran split up in two different projects? I think temporary.
Well, it is very temporary. We just decided that after working together as Duran Duran for about 5 years, it was time to do something a little different. And John and Andy wanted to do something called Power Station, which is more sort of heavy rock dance music. And Simon, Roger and I decided to do something a little more atmospheric, which turned out to be Arcadia.
Yes, but for instance, the single Election Day could have been a Duran Duran single.
No, it couldn't have.
It couldn't
You are
have.
absolutely wrong.
What's the difference,
No.
musically or lyrically?
It could have been a Duran Duran lyric, but on the whole, I think the song is very different from Duran.
But why was it impossible to go further musically or lyrically within the Duran Duran concept?
It's not that it wasn't possible to go further, it's more that I think we really just needed to change. It was over the 5 years as Duran Duran, we'd done many different things and gone through a lot of changes, but sometimes we'd come across something, say like a song like The Chauffeur, for example, off the Rio album, which was a little different to most of the other things, and I think that Simon and I felt that it might be interesting to follow that direction a little further. Which with Duran Duran being a very specific format of a pop group and 5 members that all play bass guitar, keyboards, drums, that does have certain limitations, and this was more experimental.
Now, since the last 2 Duran Duran concerts in Belgium were cancelled, we know in Belgium Duran Duran, especially as studio artists and video actors and great picture models naturally too. Do you think that live performances are important?
I think they are important, yes. With us, it's been very much a case of, over the last 2 years, we've been doing very different things. I mean, we've toured America a lot, and England a lot, but Europe, it's only recently that we've had a certain amount of success here to enable us to play bigger concerts, I guess, and bring our show here. So next time we tour, Europe's definitely a priority.
And Belgium too?
Oh yeah, as part of Europe.
Yeah, unless you get cancelled again. That sounds wrong. I mean, I'm joking, right?
Are you able to control what happens to you in different countries? I mean, for instance, press-wise, do you know about articles like Simon Le Bon changed haircut and girlfriend, or Rose has eaten a banana, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, you're aware of it, but yeah, and it's funny and it entertains us, and there's very little you can do about it. So we just we learn to live with it and ignore it and laugh at it wherever possible.
Yeah, but you know, you've got this press image of always a poster image, in fact.
Yeah, people maybe pay too much attention to pictures in magazines and don't listen to the music enough sometimes. But that's really not our problem directly, because we concentrate on our music. And sure, there is a lot of things in magazines and a lot of pictures and people writing about it, but we've never really encouraged that specifically. It's just something that happened.
Then there's the problem of hysteria. What in fact happens to human beings when dealing with hysteria becomes their daily job?
We become hysterical ourselves.
I don't think so. It must be hard to deal with it.
Not really. I mean, it's one of those things you learn to live with, same as everything else. As long as you can always make that make that sort of division line in your own mind, that's work, and then private life is something else, and then you do have a private life. I mean, you can't wander around in the middle of London on a Saturday afternoon when all the kids are off school and expect to go shopping in peace and quiet. I mean, it's just not practical. But apart from that, you know, we can live quite normal lives when we want to. But when we're on tour, when we're doing press work, when we're doing TV shows, people know where we are. We expect hysteria. In fact, we'd be very unhappy if we didn't get any.
back ways, another's time.